Hey everyone, it's Mark Gunlack. Thank you for coming back and checking out my video series, A Guide for Buyers. Today is part 3. We're going to be talking all about the purchase contract. In our purchase contract here in California, there are 6 really important clauses that I want to go over with you. The first one being financing. The first page of the contract asks us to detail what is your deposit, what is your down payment, and how is your loan going to be structured. The next one is allocation of cost. Of course, everything is negotiable, so here's where we're going to detail who's paying for what, who's paying for title and escrow, who's paying for certain inspections to be done, and who's paying for warranties. The next one, time periods and rights of cancellation. Both the buyer and the seller within the contract have time periods to get certain tasks done. There are rights of cancellation built into our contract if the buyer or seller are not following through and completing what they need to do within their time periods. The next one being liquidated damages. One of the most important clauses we have in our contract. It basically says if you, the buyer, default on your purchase, the seller can retain up to 3% of the purchase price from you in damages. It also talks about how if there are any issues between you, the buyer, and the seller, that you're going to take this through a arbitration mediation type of thing and not go into court, into a litigation. The last part is other terms and conditions. This is where we're going to include any other addendums and terms and conditions that we want to throw into the contract. This would be a wood destroying pest addendum, statewide buyer and seller advisory, or if it's a short sale addendum, or a bank-owned addendum if it was a bank-owned property. These are the 6 really important clauses that I really want to go over with you when we sit down in our meeting. Let me tell you a quick story. I had a buyer call me. This was off of one of my online ads. His first statement to me basically was, I don't like real estate agents. When I met with him and his wife, I asked him to kind of explain that to me and tell me why he didn't like real estate agents. They have an experience here in Southern California with an agent who just took them out to show them property. Didn't sit down with them first, explain anything about the process, explain anything about how she works, just took them out to see property. When they found a property they really liked, she put the contract on the hood of her car and said, sign here, and sign here. That is the wrong way to approach buying a home. So if you're with an agent that is doing something like that, my advice to you, put down the pen and run. Call someone like me who is going to walk you through the process, walk you through the contract like I just did in further detail, and who's going to explain to you how they work specifically with you as a buyer. I really hope you're getting a lot out of these videos. If you think that someone can find some value in them, please pass them along. I appreciate you coming back and checking them out. And again, as always, make it a perfect day.